Hello there, my name is Kuma, and today I'm giving you my first impressions on Surfer. This is a face we've seen before. I'll be real though, I do not remember what this girl is part of, or if we even know her affiliations and objectives. I only remember seeing her going after Cold Shot by the end of Jessica's event. But hey, if we really didn't know much about her before, we will know now, because the Sui sibling events are a big deal, and the characters in them tend to get some nice development. And that's the event she's coming out on, so we can expect some big things for her. Or at least, I will expect big things. Let's have a look at this bnnuy kit. First, Surfer is an agent, the Vanguard class who gets DP just by attacking enemies. It's always nice to remember that this class has lower redeploy time in their trait, so Surfer might find situations to be used simply as a fast redeploy, which is nice. Now for her talent, this talent is a bit surprising to me. Surfer gives you some DP on deploy, without having to do anything. As long as the tile where she is deployed doesn't have any allied operators in its 4 surrounding tiles. This talent could have some applications in high difficulty CC, where ESPD is a problem, but you still want to play with an agent because why wouldn't you play with an agent in CC, right? But I'm not sure if considering CC is even meaningful. After all, the time gap between last CC and the next one is 9 months, if not a bit more than that. And also, let's be real, how many people you know who actually play very high difficulty CC? I know a bunch of tryhards, and I wouldn't say they are a lot of people. But who knows, if the value of this DP on deploy is high enough, she might feel like a zero cost on first deploy or something. That would be neat, being able to play as if you weren't bringing a Vanguard, but is still generating DP all the same. This talent has potential. Let's see her skills now. Surfer skill 1 is a generic agent skill. It reads the exact same as Cantable's skill 1. It's a non-deploy skill, she gains increased attack throughout the skill's duration, and she generates 1 DP with each attack. So it would work as you expect. If you're playing IS and you have a bunch of ASPD, Surfer will fill your DP up to 99 and you will be very happy. There is something strange though, the icon for this skill isn't the same as Cantable's skill 1. So maybe the numbers are just a little bit different, you know, kinda like Mystic casters have it on their skill 1, where they all have the same concept, but their numbers are just a little bit off from each other. Or maybe it's still all the same and Hypergriff just decided that agents deserve unique skill icons, which would be cool. That's the same way Primal casters have it with their skill 1s. Anyway, that's not really that important. Let's check her second skill. Surfer's skill 2 reminds me of Puzzle's skill 2. After activating this skill, she gains attack speed, each of her attacks steals some points of defense from her target, and she generates 1 DP with each attack. I say this reminds me of Puzzle's skill because the structure of this skill is the same. It's not an ammo skill, you activate it whenever you want, both of them gain ASPD, generate DP, and do something extra to the enemy. To be fair, when I put it like that, Cantable's skill 2 also works like this, except she doesn't do something to the enemy, she just gains camouflage. So I guess this is the basic structure for all 5-star agents. And then each of them gets their own unique quirk. Kanta gets ammo on her skill, Puzzle gets offensive recovery, and Surfer gets the all-reliable skill functionality, with auto-recover SP and manual activation. The idea of stealing defense from enemies lends me to believe Surfer will be able to kill even defenders if she wants to, but I'm not all that familiar with agents to be sure. I don't have any of them raised, and I don't remember their stats. One thing I do know is that my friends tend to complain when their agents are killing too much stuff, because if there are no enemies left, the agents can't generate DP anymore, so who knows, maybe Surfer will throw you a lot with this effect of lowering the enemy defense. But this also means she can be applied as a support against bosses or other big enemies. After all, this isn't defense shred or defense ignore. This skill just takes defense from the enemy's base stat. so Surfer can very much stack with other defense debuffs, which is really cool. Having a Vanguard who can do more than your initial DP generation? That sounds great. She looks like a very neat operator now that I think about it like that. But really everyone, that was the teaser we got for Surfer. She will be out in a couple days in CN, so tell me what you think about her down in the comments. And give me a like if you enjoyed our talk. I hope everyone has a very nice day. Peace out.